camera began to film Officer Heredia Rubio of the Miami Police in Miami, Florida, as they walked by his stopped cruiser.
You're blocking traffic, sir.
Bro. I'm doing my job.
Okay. We didn't say nothing to you.
Pero since you're here,
We didn't say anything.
okay, no importa, pero now I'm saying it to you. Since you're here, I want to see both of you IDs.
What?
What? Is this a joke? No, it's not. Do I look like I'm playing?
Can you call your sergeant?
Both of you IDs.
I don't have ID.
I need ID.
I don't have ID.
No, yeah, I'm gonna call my sergeant when I finish getting your ID.
I don't have
Okay,
ID.
so put your hands in there.
Is this a lawful order?
It is.
How is it lawful?
Because I'm giving it to you.
Listen,
Okay. So let's talk about leg. Your hands behind your back.
You're being
Put your
recorded.
hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, bro?
Put your hands behind your back. Come here.
I don't have ID.
I have a set of handcuffs for you.
I don't have ID. For what? What are you handcuffing him for?
Wait, call your sergeant. Call your sergeant.
I will.
What's the crime?
I will.
Relax.
What's the crime? What are you
What's the
doing?
crime? What crime did I commit? Can you tell me? What crime did I commit? Relax.
Don't worry about it. Come over here, Baba. Stay right there.
What are you doing?
Stay right there.
What's your name and badge number? Don't break my. What are you doing? Breaking my arm.
Yo, what are you doing, bro?
Let me tell you something, bro. Statute code 901-151, brother. What crime did we commit? You know the statute 901-151?
Okay, let's continue listening. Come over here. Have a seat. You sit on top of him.
No.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question. Why did you throw us in the back seat?
Because no los iba a tener en medio de la calle por gusto ahí.
walking in the
Papi,
sidewalk,
dame
you called us to
en
your
la
car,
acera.
bro.
Sí, pero you guys were handcuffs for my safety. No los iba a tener
Okay.
ahí para que
Safety, bro, but
para que
listen,
fueran
in
un
the car that
espectáculo.
you
No,
pulled
vamos,
over
this is
with your
very,
radio
papi.
it's very simple. It's very simple. It's very simple. Okay, all kidding aside. The one who dictates how I do my job is me, not you.
I didn't dictate nothing.
Okay,
I
so
was
why
filming the
why
interaction
did I
that
put
you- that the
why
car
did I
had.
put you in the back of my car? Why did I put you in the back of my car? Because I wanted to. Thank you.
Wow.
A esperar ahí en el quesito.
Why did you let us go?
Because I have nothing to hold you for.
So you're telling us we can't stand here? We can't stand here?
Stand there.
All right, guys. So no, we're good, bro. All right, guys. So this is what you get. Miami's finest. What happened? If he's coming, we'll wait. But if he's not, if he, well, you know, you can.
Coming. I don't know when he's coming.
Ah,
I requested it in front of
you
you.
can tell him to leave. That's
Well,
cool.
this is the year
All right, guys. This is what you get. Miami's finest.
We're walking right here. I'm just filming this like this. He called us to the car. We went to go see what he wanted, and he asking us for ID.
All right, guys, we got released. We're here on 47th Avenue, the Miami Police Department. This officer went crazy. He released us. He looked up the statutes. He couldn't find anything to arrest us for. He had to let us go. Bro, he looked for every law to charge us with.
For every law.
They're coming. Wait, they're coming. No se vayan.
You broke my phone.
Tú le dices how
Bro,
bad I
he
was.
broke his phone, bro. He broke Ragamonkey's phone, dog, as he was detaining him, putting him in handcuffs, dog. I was already cuffed right here in a matter of 20 seconds.
I broke his phone. Oh my God, I broke his phone.
We don't come try you guys like that, bro. But you guys look for the hate. You guys earn the hate. You look for the hate.
Do you hate me?
I hate you because you're a bad cop, bro. You're a bad piece of that's what you are.
You want me to cry? You want me to cry?
Papi, you look
That's
like.
gonna get you in trouble, bro.
Really?
Okay, bro. You think that we don't play around, dog.
You saw I
play
don't
around with that badge, bro.
You
You
saw
play
I
around with it.
You
too
saw
much,
I don't
dog.
play either.
You don't deserve to have that, fucking.
You don't have your lights on, man. You don't look. You got a car behind you. Put your emergency lights, man. I'm professional, guys, man. What's going on, Sarge? LT, we got a huge problem with this officer right here. Yeah, we need to file a complaint on this gentleman.
Why don't you tell me what happened, man?
Okay, we were walking by like this. Look. We got here. He calls us to the car.
Why don't you stand over here where I can hear you, man?
Just letting you know what's going on. Just because I need both of your IDs right now. For what crime did we commit? But we're not IDs for what? Get out the car and say, either puts me in handcuffs, goes me back in the car, along with this guy. Just because he wanted our information, bro.
Let me ask you a question, man. When he asked for your ID, did you give it to him?
I don't get to
No, we
Joey's have to give your ID.
no, that's not the
Statute
law.
901-151, unless I commit a crime about to or had. You know what else?
But you don't know if he thinks you committed a crime, right?
For walking in the
He
sidewalk?
couldn't
Listen
come
to
up
me
with
for a second,
nothing. He
guys.
couldn't come up
Let
with
me talk for a
anything.
second. You don't know if they just put out a bolo right now for a guy wearing all black. You don't know, right? Do you know? I'm just asking. And I don't know if that's what happened. But the problem is you guys got to look at things from our perspective, okay? When something happens and an officer asks you for ID, you can't be like, you don't got no reason. That's why you guys got to do what you're told until you... No, listen to me. I'm telling you. This is how it works. This is 100% how it works.
Yeah, that's why we're out here.
Because
So
when...
we're out here, we're not going to jail, right?
Anytime an officer is conducting an investigation, you got to do what you're told,
What
my friend.
investigation? Who's sitting on the road?
You are not the person that decides that.
Officer, you don't know the law. You're just talking. You're
You guys
talking
don't
out of
look
your...
Police
We're
stuff.
looking at it by the law, bro.
The law, sir, the law.
Then
901.151.
Then add me to your complaint.
Read me a
My name is
statute.
Lieutenant Carpenter. My badge
Lieutenant,
number is
you're a lieutenant,
0867.
and you're
Yeah,
talking...
you needs to
Yeah,
be
in front of the
fired.
camera?
Exactly, because
Yo,
I know
what
what
a
I'm talking
shooter.
about.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
No
All
idea
you
what
know
you're
is the
talking about.
boot.
Take that to court
You
and
want
see
the
who
internal
wins.
affair? Yeah. All right, sir.
So you're gonna take our complaint?
You tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Then add me to your complaint and go to internal affairs.
Bro, you're a waste.
Have a
You're
nice day, sir. That's why you get into trouble.
fake. Danny DeVito. Sir, we have First Amendment protected activity.
The First Amendment, free
You
press,
guys
bro.
need to look that up. We gotta go to a call. Have a nice day, all right?
Go do some real work.
Officer Heredia Rubio gets an F for illegally detaining the auditors for engaging in protected First Amendment activity, employing unreasonable and unnecessary restraint by placing the auditors in handcuffs in the back of his cruiser and holding the auditors for 30 minutes while he attempted to find a reason to charge them with a crime. It is clear from the interaction that Officer Heredia Rubio was attempting to retaliate against the auditors for exercising their First Amendment rights by recording him and expressing their disapproval of his actions by ordering them to identify themselves, handcuffing them, and detaining them in the back of the cruiser. At one point, Officer Heredia Rubio even ordered one auditor to sit on top of the other auditor in the back of the cruiser. And although it is unclear from the footage whether this actually occurred, the only possible purpose that such an order could serve would be to punish the auditors. This encounter is a clear example of how officers can blatantly abuse their authority when citizens injure their egos without violating the law, and how such behavior serves to further alienate officers from the communities they're supposed to serve and protect. Lieutenant Carpenter gets a C- because although he was correct in his assertion that reasonable suspicion is determined from the officer's perspective, not the detainees, he blindly supported Officer Heredia Rubio's clearly unconstitutional behavior without taking the time to learn the real story, and demonstrated a dangerous and misinformed view regarding the extent of police authority. Personally, I find Lieutenant Carpenter's assertion that individuals must always, quote, do as they are told during interactions with the police to be terrifying, and it's even more concerning that an officer with such a clear lack of respect for individual rights is in a position of authority at the Miami PD. Additionally, Lieutenant Carpenter's response is particularly alarming given the fact that Officer Heredia Rubio's actions constituted such a blatant violation of the auditor's constitutional rights. This is yet another example of a commanding officer blindly backing the conduct of their supervisees without even considering that the officer could be in the wrong. The auditors get an A for understanding and exercising their First Amendment rights, knowing and citing Florida's Stop and Identify law, refusing to identify themselves when they were not legally obligated to do so, and quickly taking action to file a complaint against Officer Heredia Rubio and Lieutenant Carpenter. Although I cannot say for certain whether the auditors officially filed a complaint, I commend them for immediately going to the police station to report the violation of their rights, and I would encourage them to continue to pursue their complaints and consider taking legal action against the officers involved in this incident.